All right, welcome to this video. Today we're going to go over adding in units of measurement into the E-Z-MRP. So first you click this utility button, and then we'll go into this units of measure. I'm also going to talk about the purchase unit of measure conversion. So first we'll go into units of measure. So I already have one thing set up in here already. It's inches, but this may look blank when you open it. So anything that consumes material, so any part that consumes materials, needs to have a unit of measurement, because we are going to put in our stock material in here, and the part consumes the material, but it needs to have a measurement along with it. So some examples of that, I'll add one in here. Maybe you consume material in pounds, so LBS. So I'll put in pounds, and then I'll click save. I'll add another one in. Maybe you buy it in kilograms. So an example of that, aluminum is often bought in kilograms. So kilograms is spelled like that, and so we'll save that one. I'm going to do one, I'm going to work on an example here. So I'm going to add in square inches. Okay. So a common example of something that consumes material in square inches is a sheet metal part. It's cut from sheets, and it has an area. So, and that's often measured in square inches. Okay. Save. But you don't buy sheet metal in square inches. You buy it in sheets. So I'm going to call this one SM1. So that's going to stand for sheet metal 1 that is 48 inches by 96 inches. So that's a 4-foot by 8-foot piece. So I'll save that. But sheets also come in 48 by 120. So I'll call this SM2. So this will be sheet metal 2, and that'll be 48 inches by 96 inches. Okay, so we'll save that. Okay, so my sheet metal parts are going to be allocated per part in the MRP system using square inches. But I buy them in SM1s, which is one sheet of 48 by 96, or I buy it in SM2, which is a 48 by, oh, I have a mistake here. Let's fix this. 120 inches. So that's 10 feet. So I've just saved that now. Okay. So this is where it gets really important, because what if I make a part that is, I don't know, 500 square inches, and I need to know how many sheets to buy. So that's where the purchase unit of conversion comes in. So I'll exit this now, and I'm going to go to purchase unit of measurement conversion. So I don't buy anything in square inches, sheet metal wise. I buy it in sheets. So I'm going to type in, now this is only a drop down box. So if you haven't entered it into your unit of measurement yet, you can't actually do this step because you won't see what you want in the dropdown. But I already have it, so I'm going to go to square inches, and then I get my description in this thing. And then I'm going to choose my unit of measure. So I'm going to say SM1. So that's one sheet of 48 by 96. So how many square inches are in one of these sheets? I'll take my calculator out, and I'll go 48 by 96. And so there's 4,608 square inches per one sheet metal. So I'm going to say 4608. So this is saying square inches multiplied by 4608 is equal to one sheet of this 48 by 96. So I'm going to save that. Okay. And then I'm going to add another one in. So I'm going to go to square inches again, and I'm going to choose SM2. And so how many square inches are in a 48 by 120 inch? So I'll go to 48 times 120. So 5,760. So I'll type that in, 5,760. Then we'll save. Okay. So it looks like the first one that I did with SM1 is not actually saved because I didn't press add. I can't find it. So I better press add. And then I'll go to square inches, and I'll go to SM1, and this one was 4608, and then we'll press save. Okay, so I get this very important message, unit of measurement conversion recorded updated. Okay, so I have 2 in here. Okay, so now we're going to exit this. So that is how you add in unit of measurement and how you convert that from your purchasing unit measurement. So now I'm going to go into the why. Why are we doing this? So I have an example here. I'm going to do an example. Okay, so let's say you have a part that looks like this. So okay, so it's be 12 inches high here. It's maybe 20 inches long. It's 8 inches high on this side, on that leg, and then it's 20 inches across. And on this order, let's say I make this part. It's a simple part, but I'm a manufacturer to make this. So in week 1, so we'll call this weeks. I'm going to draw a table here, and I'm going to draw a quantity here. Okay. So on week 1, I need to make 40 of these parts. And on week 2, I need to make 60. And then on week 5, 4, 3, sorry, I need to make maybe, I don't know, 100. And then on week 4, I need to make 50. Okay, so this is my orders per week, and this is what I'm making. So how much sheet metal does this consume per week? So let's type in let's put in the area here of the part in which it's measured. So this will be square inches. So this is going to be how much is consumed, and then down here we're going to have purchased. And that's going to be in sheets. Okay, so how do we do this? Well, first we need to figure out the area of 40 of these things. Okay, so we'll set up a little formula here. I'm going to use a different color. So area, let's draw a flat pattern of this first. So we'll flatten this thing out, and it's got a 12-inch leg here, an 8-inch here, and a 20-inch here. And then this thing is 20 inches. Now, I know there's bend formulas and everything like that, but I'm just going to ignore this for the sake of the ease of this, but you should definitely use the exact measurements. Okay, so 12 plus 8 is 20, and 20 plus 20 is 40. So this thing overall is 40 inches across. Okay, so the area total, I'll use a different color here. So the area total is equal to my quantity times my area. Okay, so we have 40 times 40 times 20. So that's my area and that's my quantity. So this equals, well, let's just figure out what this equals. 40 times 20 is equal to 800. And so 40 times 800 is 32,000. Okay, so we know that this is 32,000. So on a 4x8 sheet here, I know that I'm going to use that 4x8 sheet, the SM1, for this project, and so I should get 4608 square inches per sheet. And so if I divide the 32,000 by the 4608, so this is square inches, and this is square inches per sheet. The square inches cancel. And then the sheets go on top. So 32,000 divided by 4608 is equal to 6.9444. Okay, so in this one I get 6.94. Okay, and then so if we just continue doing that, so 60 times 800 divided by 4608, I need 10.4 sheets here, and then for 100, I need 17.4. And then for the 50, I need 8.7 sheets. So maybe I'll just work this out as well. So 60 times 800 is 48,000. It's going to be 80,000. And then half of that is, this is going to be 40. Okay. So the really neat thing about MRP is that it does this automatically. So you'll get orders coming in and it'll build a bill of material, and because you've entered in the units and the unit conversion, it's going to tell you what you need to order and when. So that concludes this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Show your comments in the comments box if you have any questions or anything like that, and we can go over those in class. All right, thank you.